Hey, how's it going, everybody? Bandy Wolf down here. We're playing some Baldur's Gate 2. We have made it to the government district. We're going to pick up some party members here. People are not who we're looking for. I'm certain will cause panic. Who are you looking for? Fighting in the streets at night. Oh, more flavor for the Thieves Guild. Okay, I wanted to rest so it'd be day. So we're going to Ronal Estate. We're not gonna go on any of these. We're gonna look for some new companions. Don't want Viconia, but we can help her out over here.
Look ye all upon this foul drow that we have bound before ye, a creature of evil and darkness, my brethren, a creature of foulness and deceit, bent only on our destruction. This creature has foolishly come amongst us, my brethren, thinking that we would be lax in our senses. Tell me what should be done with it. Burn it!
Burn her! Burn the drow! Aye, burn the elf! Her dark and fiendish kin rose up from their underground homes and killed my father and brother! They are all evil, I tell you, all of them!
Then the drow shall burn! Gather round, my brethren, and witness the will of Bashaba triumph over foul evil!
Seems the Dark Elf has been caught and is about to be put to the torch. Good. Such a fate is no less than the fiend deserves.
I'm mad. I have done nothing to any of you. I seek only to make my way without molestation. Why have you done this? Why?
Done nothing. You are
Animan's racist.
not that is as good a reason as any.
Ye shall be silent, evil one! Power of the Maid of Misrule will be demonstrated here today. Burn her now!
Burn her! No. Now. Olaf Blindial.
Spout your evil speech if ye must, drow, but prepare yourself for your journey into the next world. Beg for forgiveness, beg for salvation, and hope that the cleansing fire will save ye.
I have no love for Drow, or for this Drow in particular, but it seems that she has done nothing to deserve this fate other than simply being a Drow. This is not justice.
Shar, my deliverance is in your hands. Wait, I recognize you.
It is I, Viconia Devere. You must remember my life depends on it. Save her. Okay.
Kneel and repent.
What crime is she accused of? The crime of being dark and evil, of course. Look on her, fool. Her skin is black with the stain of her foul soul. She's a drow, and all the drow deserve no mercy. We found her in the market attempting to hide her identity. No doubt a spy. We've taken the law into our own hands, and it is good. Stand aside and watch, or join us if you wish. How do I free her? Do I demand? Yeah. How do I... There we go. Yeah, we're gonna release her.
Praise the goddess. My thanks for your
What are you doing? Why have ye interfered with the judgment of Bashaba? Her will must be shown to the people.
Allies of the foul creature. Allies of the drow.
This can never be allowed! The drow dies! Run for it!
Insertus.
Okay, now we kill them all. Oh, we picked the wrong one.
Point the sword, and I shall strike. You shall suffer.
Gotta stop this guy from doing stuff. Defensive harmony, that's not bad. Where did he silence? Okay. That's gonna be annoying, actually, because then we won't get to talk to her. As far as unless they fixed it, if you're silenced, you won't be able to like make conversation with people.
I owe you
Oh,
my
no.
life, Abiel. You have saved me.
They did
once
fix
again.
it.
I did nothing to provoke their attack, I tell you. I was passing through the city when the man guessed my identity under my hood.
And no, I don't think I'll grab her. She's gonna go to the graveyard district if we want her, but she doesn't have a side quest, and kind of changed my mind on the romance front there, so we're gonna go with Nira, I think. We need some more inventory space. They probably shouldn't have anything really that interesting. Just some bullets and some spell scrolls. Okay. Now, where is... Is Keldor not around here? Oh, wait. No, now I remember where he's at. Okay. He's not. Dang it. So we're gonna get Jan. Jan is around here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there he is.
Are you interested in purchasing a bit of merchandise, my friend?
You got the look of an adventurer about you. I've been one myself, betwixt stints as a turnip salesman, that is. Occasionally, the markets get down, and the formerly self-respecting purveyors of fine veggies are forced to prostitute their abilities in the form of adventuring. Oh yes, of course, mobile vegetable peddling versus heroism, the eternal question. You understand implicitly. That reminds me of the time my dear cousin Josephine fell in with that gully dwarf. Miserable bloke, really. Bad teeth, rancid smell, truly a joke of the gods. We used to torment Josie, that was my pet name for her, about her teensy-weensy nose and the way that it hooked into her. What's your point? My point, also, friendly one, is that I have items to sell you that are specially created by yours truly to aid one on the dangerous path to heroism. They're known as Jan Jansen, that's me, Flasher Master Bruiser Mate. Now pay attention, you take one of these babies and chuck it at Average Joe Orc, close your eyes real tight, and whoosh! He's running around in circles, clutching at his eyeballs and screaming and yelling like Uncle Sven after 3 days on a turnip beer bender.
I trust all is well.
Hold, gnome, in the name of the Omnian Revenue and Taxation Board. Ah, not again. That bottom-feeding, turnip-hating, scum-sucking brigand. Nothing better to do than stop an honest businessman from selling high-quality illegal flashers for a reasonable price. Here he comes. Cover for me.
I trust all is well.
Jan Jansen, gnomish citizen of Om, you've been charged with tax evasion and the illegal sale of illegal items in an illegal manner. Trax, old friend, you do me a great wrong. I would never break the law, as my pappy always said. Enough, you'll not sidetrack me with your cursed tales again. I'm smarter than you think. Oh wait, that was the oh no, that was the guard. Shut up, you. Latrine duty beckons. That's better. We've been onto you for days, Jansen. We've caught you in the very act of selling your dangerous and illegal contraptions. What cruel fate, falsely accused by an old friend. I'm not your friend, Jansen. You're not anyone's friend. Oh, that's it. Do you enjoy guarding used chamber pots? Sorry, sir. I swear this job will end me in an asylum. And who might you be? You're certainly no regular customer of this felon. I'm Calvin, an adventurer. Well, Calvin, did this gnome try to sell you illegal merchandise, specifically flashers, as he calls them? I don't know what you're talking about. We were simply talking about the weather. Curses, the gnome has gotten to you too. Jansen, you can no longer peddle in Athkatla. As for you, Calvin, you made a dangerous enemy. Who's the dangerous enemy? I am, you idiot. Move it. Back to the office.
There goes a truly evil man. Uncle Scratchy seems like a saint in comparison. Regardless, it seems that I'm once again out of the black market.
At least until I scrounge up a fortune to sell my business and have Trax's superiors well bribed. Do you be needing a hand in your party? What skills can you offer? A fast mouth, a handy shot with a crossbow, and all the illegal machinery that I can invent. Yes. And we're going to get him a win. Oh, the plot thickens. Not unlike a good bowl of turnip soup, if you let it set out for the proper amount of time. Traditionally, that's a week, although Pappy used to complain about the smell so much that we just went and shortened it to a day and a half. It doesn't taste quite the same, though, which just goes to show you that you can't buck tradition. I'll make you some, and Emmeline too, if time allows. You won't regret it. Alright, nice. Okay, so this guy level up a lot. Do this. I don't do a lot of backstabbing, so usually I just go open locks and find traps. Sometimes pickpockets. And then I think detect. Yeah. Oh. And just do the rest here. And we got a bunch of mage spells. So, this guy's weird. He has the flasher launcher, Jan Jansen's crossbow, and such is its complexity that only he can use it. Likewise, only he can make this special ammunition. The special ammunition is capable of firing. Substantial tinkering on this launcher has made it especially accurate. Okay, he has Jansen Techno Gloves, Jansen brand Techno Thieving Gadgetizer Gloves. This set of thieving tools gives Jan an additional bonus to his lockpicking and pickpocketing. He's the only one who can use the gloves, as no one else quite has the knack of it. Oddly, he seems to be able to actually cast spells while wearing the things, because it must be because they got style. And then he has Jansen brand metal repellent adventure wear patent pending. This strange armor is made of a foreign material, very supple but strong to the touch. Designed by and for Jan Jansen, only he may wear it. The armor does not give any bonuses to the base armor class, but it does give a 25% resistance to all physical damage and an additional +5 bonus to Jan's armor class against missile weapons. Jan may also cast spells while wearing this armor. In addition, the armor is stylish. And then he has Jansen brand micro macro spectroscopes. Official spectroscopes of the Purple Brotherhood. Another one of Jan Jansen's inventions. These glasses allow Jan to detect invisibility once per day. They also give an additional 25% to his detect and disarm traps ability. Various lenses on the contraption increases Jan's ability to detect illusions by 20%. The style of the spectroscopes is so obvious it hardly needs to be mentioned. And then he has Flasher Master Bruiser Mate. Ammunition for Jan's crossbow. The Flasher Master Bruiser. These skulls are filled with a special powder that does a little bit of damage and has a chance to stun an opponent. Okay, so Jan probably has higher lore than 38 versus 36, barely. He is a illusionist thief. I believe that's the only type of mage dual class that a gnome can be. We are going to move some equipment around. Give him this, because we are going to keep him for a bit. Give him all these, actually, and give him this spell book. Okay. Finish up here. We got a ton of experience from all those scrolls. We'll look through his spell book really quick, and then we filled out his spell book here. Nothing too crazy. Magic missiles, some stinking clouds, some fireball, haste. The usual stuff. We won't really be needing to use a lot of spells unless we run into something crazy. Charm protection. I still haven't really decided exactly, when or if I'm going to go over the spells. Most people who are watching it and are this far in probably already know. probably already are aware of what the spells do to some degree. If you have any specific questions, you can ask me in the comments, and I'll do the best I can. Something to consider if you're wanting to like go have like an entire like comprehensive like description and discussion about all the spells is go look at this guy named Devaorn on YouTube. He has like comprehensive discussions of all the divine and arcane spells. It's really interesting. It's on the long side though, so I don't know if you're not into that type of thing, it won't be interesting. But it does go over every spell and every use for it, and rate them from S to C. Well, it's RP, C rank, and then there's some spells that are absolutely useless in the game. Excuse me. Yeah, and this was a staff spear. So we actually will give that to him. Okay, we can sell this. Bracers to the death. These bracers were held for decades by an undefeated gladiator and found extensive use in arena combat. The death of this champion marked the disappearance of this magical item. Rumors persist they were used to this day in competitive combat across the lands. So these are just bracers. I want them to keep these, to be honest. But I will keep some of these. Didn't buy that. Got some more of those bracers. Animan leveled up. He's got some more priest spells. I think command is... Yeah, I think this might be useless at this point. We'll go bless. Get rid of that. Put sanctuary. He's got a level 3 spell. Give him that, and he's got a level 6 one now. Heal, yes. Okay, now what we're going to do with Jan is we are going to get rid of some of these one-shot use staffs that we have. We also want to turn his script off. Toady. Oh, I'm silenced.
I have nothing to wish.
Just a toady.
Gone, commoner. I have
You look very familiar in relation to a Count Turnipson that I once negotiated with. I've heard of whom you speak. Good-looking fellow, charming and intelligent, also very industrious, and the apple of his mother's eye. Why do you ask? I still haven't heard back from him about that expedition I commissioned. It's been quite some time, after all. Well, exploring is such a dangerous profession. Perhaps his ship was sunk in a great storm on the way to Mastica. Oh yes, I can see him valiantly manning the wheel, peering into the depths of the maelstrom, while the rest of his crew leaps from the vessel in terror. What a waste of good gold such a tragedy would be, besides taking from us such a respected gnome. Me, I get seasick. Okay.
Be merry, friend.
Greetings. You are known to me, or your deeds are known to those who I serve. I think I should introduce myself. I am Medine. I represent one of the masters of the Athcatlit Order of the Cowed Wizards. He seeks to employ you in a matter of some urgency. They are the ones that arrested Emma, and I'd be very interested in speaking to them about that. I don't know anything about that. I represent one of the wizards, as I said, a master told Jiris. Perhaps you could speak to him of this Emmoin. Okay. He's found in the government mill behind him. You may go within. Do not tarry over long, my friend. Okay. So we have Cornel.
Speak up.
What is your purpose here? It is any concern of if it is any of your concern, I am saddled with clerical upkeep of mystical regulation. Magic is restricted in this land, and rightfully so. Mages are dangerous deviants. I've seen plenty of mages in the city, and they don't seem to have any trouble with the Cowed Wizards. I'm sure you are mistaken. The mages you speak of are either members of the Cowed Wizards or have proven themselves worthy of a license to use their magics here in the city. So how do you prove yourself worthy? Well, for one, you must make a monetary sacrifice. After that, we allow you to use magic in the city. Should you prove to be deviant, you lose your rights. And just how much is this? 5,000 gold? No less, and should you prove unworthy of the right to use magic in Omn, your coin is not returned. Alright, well, let's do that. So, now we have permission to use magic in the city. Unless we start killing people, and I think they take it away, but...
I am one of the few.
Medine has proven to be his faithful self as usual. How do you do, my lord, considering the city is so harsh on strangers, sir? Perhaps Medine has let us slip of what this is about, no? Well, yes, I do have something I would like you very much to do if you'd care to hear it. Where's Imoen? Imoen? Ah, the girl arrested along with the wizard. I don't have such inconsequential information on me, so put aside such demands. You put me in a difficult position asking for a commitment to a task I know nothing about. Yes, it is a lot for even I to ask, You are more than capable of performing this task, and it will conflict with none of your current loyalties. And you would garner the goodwill of the cowed wizards, not to mention a substantial reward. But if you are determined to refuse, then I cannot stop you. What's the reward? Adventurers have much use for items the cowed wizards hold. It is said that magic is so despised in Athkatla, for it has many uses. We will offer you an item of substantial magical power as well as a good deal of coin, but again, I must have your word before we continue. Okay. Excellent. Your agreement means that the cowed wizards shall hold you to your word. This matter must be handled with discretion and expediency. There is something that has been plaguing us for more than a week now and has become quite alarming. You know of the prevailing attitude against magic here in Omn, yes? Well, amongst some it is even worse than that, a burning, palpable hatred. One particular man here in Athkatla has murdered 2 of our number in cold blood. He is currently in hiding, and we need you to track the fellow down. We have been unable to do so, much to our frustration. Cowed wizards cannot be assaulted without repercussions, or it will lead to serious problems. Who is it? And how am I supposed to track him down? He is Valigar Korthala, last son of a wealthy family and a true brute. Ask around and you may discover if he is hiding within the city or someplace else. He has a home in the Docks district, or he may have fled to the Umar Hills. His friends and servants will not speak to us, but they may to you. What am I supposed to do with this Valigar fellow once I find him? I'm no murderer. We do not ask you to commit any murder. We wish Valigar to be delivered to us, that is all. He will likely resist, so if you must kill him, so be it. While surely all murderers must be brought to task, I wonder what manner of justice the cowed wizards would apply. It is something to consider. But if you do kill him, I simply must have his body. Valigar must be delivered to us whether he is dead or alive. Is there anything else I should know? There's nothing I can think of. Perform your promised task and the cowed wizard should be pleased. Okie dokie. Jeremiah Jamtoes. My farm is listed as a castle and that's all there is to it. Maybe I should ask them for an army and see if they give me one. Korgig.
Is there a reason you are here? You should make an appointment to request an audience. Speak directly with Officer Rowan.
Bylana, Council Secretary Ewin.
So be brief.
You are more than welcome in my sight.
Bylana Eon Newlin. Use magic within the city limits. You are aware that this is a violation of Omna law. We will not allow magic use to go unchecked. Emwyn did not even know that she was an Omn. Ignorance of the law is no excuse, dear man. And if you were kidnapped by a wizard, that just shows how dangerous such powerful magic can be. If the cowed wizards arrested your friend, they did so with justification. She has been imprisoned legally, and angry demands will not change that. Is there nothing that can be done? You wish to speak to the cowed wizards? Well, you can't. They're not an official arm of our government and not subject to normal legal procedure. If you are asking what legal recourse you have, there's little anyone can do. Your friend will be imprisoned until her rehabilitation is complete. What kind of rehabilitation? How long does that take? It would, well, I will not lie to you, sir. We do not normally concern ourselves over much with the prisoners that the cowed wizards take. For the most part, these magic users they capture are dangerous or psychotic. Protecting us from these people is a valuable service. If they have taken someone out of zealousness because she was a mage present at a major magical disturbance, well, I can do nothing. The cowed wizards are not under our command. They do us a service, but they do as they wish. Their prison is a secret, even to us, as are their methods. There's truly nothing that we can do for you. Hopefully they will see their error and release your friend.
I'll heed no churlishness, peasant.
Family, okay. Civil servant. Chief Inspector Braga.
Is there something that you need, sir?
Who are you?
Inspector Braga at your service. I work under the magistrate investigating the crimes of the city.
Okay, I don't need to talk to
Require
you.
my attention, believe you me.
Larsh.
Not touch me. Speak and be done with it.
Okay. Clerk. Okay, I think we are ready to go. So we have our license to use magic, so we're not going to get arrested by the Cowed Wizards or fined. Commoner. Nobleman. Dellin. Hello to you, young man. What might your name be? My name's Dellin. I was sent to find someone. Things have gone all wrong. I had all my money stolen and I'm lost, and everyone's so mean. Who were you sent to find? I was sent to find someone who could help my village. Terrible things are happening there and nobody knows what to do. What are you talking about? What is your I'm from Imsvale in the Umar Hills. People have been disappearing. Some of them turned up, but they're all turned inside out and mad. And, even worse, everyone says that they've seen strange beasts out in the hills. Everyone's so frightened. There's even talk that Umar herself has returned. Who's this Umar? Umar was a witch who terrorized Amna a long time ago. My mother says the hills were named after her, but she disappeared so long ago nobody remembers what happened. Lots of people say she's come back to bring her vengeance upon us. Mother says it's just stories, but I don't know. What sort of strange beasts? People have been saying lots of things. Some say it's creatures made by magic. Others say it's just a big wolf pack hunting in the hills. What's the evidence? Nobody knows. Those that show up are all twisted and strange, completely mad, and then they die and their bodies disappear. Minister Lloyd can't figure it out. Yeah. Where is it? Okay, I can show you where it is on your map. I'm sure Minister Lloyd would be ever so grateful if you could aid the village. Okay. Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. When you get to Imsvale, talk to Minister Lloyd. He can tell you everything else. Thank you, sir. Okay. Dang, we got a lot of side quests. Prison, fire cam, Del Ren Estate. I think I'm going to go to the Temple District and... oh no. Let me take a look here. I have the bridge. I think Air Delise is there. It's here. Gates. I don't remember...
I hope this is worth it.
Temple. I want to get more NPCs. The ones that I want. I know I want Keldorn. I'm kind of going for like a theme here. With my team, I'm going to have myself a paladin. I'm going to have Animan, who's going to be a paladin. Sort of. Let's go Keldorn. Definitely want Yoshimo. That's 4. We need a mage, which I think will be Nira. And then... So who do we have left that we haven't done quests for, as far as companions? So Animan, we still have his. Cerned. Okay, and then Edwin. Air Delise. Jan, Keldorn. Oh, Mazzy. We want Mazzy too. I'm just going to go heavy into like Paladin Righteousness. Nalia. What do we do? Quests. I guess we could go do Yoshimo's and get Edwin. That might be the thing to do, because then we could finish Yoshimo's side quest, get some more money, and then we could get Edwin. Valigar. I think I'm going to do this because it's a side quest. So we will go to Graveyard District. We will save it. Let's just put evil. And rest.
You have arrived. I had worried I might have to discipline Valen for failing to deliver her message. I am Bodhi, and I greet you warmly.
Okay, now, this is one of the... This is story related. After you do this, it moves on to chapter 3, I think. And it's basically one of two routes. You can go to the Thieves Guild, or you can go to the Vampires to rescue Imoen. Obviously, we're just going to do this to get the achievement. Hopefully I don't have to actually, like, do any of these quests or anything. I can just pay this woman, and then it'll give me the achievement.
You may be concerned about why we must meet here. There are a number of reasons, only a few of which you need to worry about. First, I shall introduce myself. I am Bodhi.
Be wary, my friend. This creature is one of darkness. If you intend to deal with her, do so cautiously. I will prepare to call on Helm should signs of treachery arise.
Because we are unlikely to be overheard, and so you can see the benefits of working with me. Follow, please, and stay exactly in my step. You would regret doing other. This is the entrance to the hold that I offer you access to. Oh, I am sorry. I have moved ahead of myself. I should outline what I intend. You are employed, of course, and do errands occasionally. No doubt you have questioned the intent of your employer on occasion. If you haven't, then you should. You work for the Shadow Thieves, on the pretense they will help locate your missing companion, Imoen. Yes, they are Shadow Thieves, and yes, they are as nefarious as you've probably heard.
I would offer an alternative. I would find your friend for, 15,000 gold. It is a sizable amount less than the Shadow Thieves have asked for, and coincidentally is what you have now. How does she know of our link to the Shadow Thieves, and what would they think of this meeting? Be careful, Calvin. Our lives may hang in the balance. A strange deal, and yes, it would save us much effort, no. It has, however, the feel of a deal with the devil. It would be good, however, to turn the tables on these vile thieves. Perhaps this is not a bad idea. We would save much coin and achieve the same goal, it seems. Although it would be certain to make enemies of the Shadow Thieves. I will provide incentive for you no matter what your goals are, and I will provide you with an outlet for your more destructive side as well. You will be unable to turn down my offer, even if I demand a few gestures to prove your loyalty. There is a monopoly in this town, and I intend to break it. I'll ask you to weaken the resources of the Shadow Thieves. I am not so vain as to think them easily destroyed, but many of their members will join with me. I make no illusions about what will be required for you. I will wish for you to kill, and I will wish you to terrorize. You must determine if you have the stomach for it. 15,000 is a lot, but I will compensate you well for it. You will ultimately have Imoen a few magical trinkets, and rest assured, I will help you find Imoen. I will help you find Irenicus, but not just for your reasons. I have an interest in Irenicus myself. Support me, and you will revel in the destruction of the largest criminal organization south of Waterdeep, though the big bad thieves have been rather soft lately. I say yes.
Such confidence is admirable. Very well. This place is now open to you. It is a safe haven, and below there are friends of mine that will tend to your trading needs.
Take the 15 is secondary to my concern, but that was the deal.
I wish a campaign of disruption, and you will begin it. There is a shipment of supplies.
It's a pretty mundane task. Why would you need me for something so simple?
Confiscate it.
I do not like to waste blood, though I may bid others to do it. I think you will find your assault intensely violent. Likely they already know your treachery. Treachery. You need not look surprised. You didn't think they would let you wander about unwatched, did you? I'm not unknown to them. I am just elusive. No, I think you will find them that you will be unwelcome. Actually, you will be more likely to be attacked on sight. How am I to be of use if I'm revealed as an enemy? There will be other things for you to do in time. These little chores are only the preliminary. I will speak of others later. For now, I suggest you move against that ship that's coming in. They won't be at the docks for long, and if you do not get the cargo in the next few days, you will fail. I leave you. When you have done as I asked, you shall find me in the complex below. Simply enter through this door. Till then, farewell and good fortune. Well, that wasn't so bad now. After all that, I had thought we were going to be sent to steal candies from young children and step on the toes of old grandmothers. To think I need to repeat myself for absolutely no reason.
Allies are expensive in the City of Coin. but you have invested carefully to best serve your interests. Despite her dark nature, Bodhi has promised much, and seems eager to accommodate, though there will assuredly be a price beyond the coins you have given. She is useful for now, so long as she aids in your search for Irenicus.
Achievements? Oh wait, maybe after this?
She's a cute one, isn't she?
I do believe I'll have to practice some enchantment spells on that one.
Hold. What was that sound?
You too. The new prisoner. He's escaped.
What? When? Where is he?
He's in the lower... Gods, no. He comes. He's here.
I cannot be caged. I cannot be controlled. Understand this as you die, ever pathetic, ever foolish. Hello, little one. You and I have a great deal to do.
What are you planning?
Not to worry. Nothing worse than what I shall do to your friend.
Yes? Should be 2 here. Picking sides, that's the chapter 1 to do it. And, uh-oh. What? Friend of Darkness. Allied yourselves. Okay.
Good day to you.
It may be that we actually have to go through with this. So, let's just do this. Let's save. Get that guy out of the way. Bodhi. Ally. Okay, so we will have that saved there. I'm going to load do that, and then delete. Okay, so we did get the achievement for the picking sides. That's just a generic one. It's basically going to chapter 3, raise enough gold to hire assistants. That's the generic one. And actually that's kind of good, because now I won't have to put, if I got 2 of them at the same time, I'd have to put 2 achievements in 1 achievement video. So it's useful. But it looks like we're going to have to actually do the quest for both the Shadow Thieves and Bodhi. You get quests to help them fight the other side, and then once you do all those, they will take you to the Cowed Wizards and move on with your life. So it looks like we'll have to do those. So what I'm going to do is I made that save, Bodhi Ally, and I'll hold that until I actually go and continue the main plot, and then I'll probably do the Thieves Guild one, and then in the next video I'll do the Bodhi one to get that other achievement. And then there's 2 other maybe more than 2. There's a few other exclusive ones that do that, where you have to save and get both. So we are going to go see Reynold Bloodscalp at the docks. And then that should get us Edwin, and we go and do Edwin's side quest.
Be merry, friend.
Sorry if I disturb your chain of thought, but you look new in the city, and I wonder if I might lend you a hand. How do you mean? I didn't mean anything bad by that. You just don't have the look of one of the locals. Shows in the way you wear your tunic, or maybe how you stand. Just thought I'd offer a friendly word or two before you experience otherwise. This place can treat newcomers quite rude. Ah, welcoming committee of one. Very well, words of advice. Do you have? Oh, not much. I don't claim to be an authority or anything, just like meeting new people. I say one thing, though. I don't go out much at night. We got this Thieves guild, see? They ain't so bad, but there's another guild that's fighting them. I've seen people get caught in the middle, and it isn't pretty. Mostly only happens at night, though, and the city is so much more impressive during the day anyway. Thanks for the word of warning. Anything else? Okay. It's strange. The man has warned me about some sort of guild war. It's really weird that shows up there. What's over here?
This is worth it.
It's weird. That sound clip was really weird. Because we're pretty much already aware of that. Maybe it's just reinforcing.
Foot and all that.
But yeah, it's strange.
I shall go forth at your command.
It's done.
Okay, arrows. Bullets. Okay, magical stuff.
I'm waiting.
Oh yeah, bolts. We need those for Jan. Okay, nothing in here besides that loot. Okay, so Shadow Thief. Hey now, you there, you're a friend of Galen's? Me boss says you're welcome to enter if you like. Okay.
An excellent day for whatever you're after.
Okay, is the merchant. Probably will sell one of these. This quarterstaff, this helmet. Okay, what does she have? Nothing good.
Yeah? What is it? I carry too much as it is. Your item's on the ground.
So it looks like this stuff we can steal. Like I said, tables are fair game. But those chests there... Oh, bookshelves usually fair game. But the chests...
I can hear you just fine.
So, I didn't mean to do that. We're gonna
Yoshimo is willing.
unlock all these for the experience. We will save. I need to be careful because I keep almost saving on that
Give
Bodhi
me some
ally one.
direction. It's probably best left to me.
Okay, looks fine.
I carry too much as it is. Your item's on the ground.
Master Thievery Potion. Okay, what is Sidge? Who's Sidge? Who are you? If you have to ask, you sure haven't been here. I'd be Sidge, one of the good fellows here in the Shadow Thieves. You admit to being a thief? Bite your tongue. I'm no thief. I'm an assassin of the highest order. You'd be well advised to guard your tongue here amongst the Shadow Thieves. What kind of place is this? This place, well, the guards let you in, so you must belong here. This is the guild hall for the Shadow Thieves. Let me bid you welcome. I don't think I belong here. Oh, more than likely, then the Bloodscalp has business with you. The Bloodscalp? Reno Bloodscalp runs this place. Chances are he has business with you if he let you in. You can find him upstairs, on the second floor, to watch yourself around him. Okay. Shadow Thief. Shadow Thief. Another Shadow Thief. Get that box. Anything over here? No.
It's probably that
Money. Money. Money, please.
I'm waiting.
Require my
I
counsel,
shall
yes?
strike.
You're right behind me, right?
Jon Jonsson at your service.
this is worth it.
Man, we can just steal whatever we want here.
Ready.
I think.
Yokata.
You
Give me
need
some
my
direction.
skills, I see.
I really would like a potion case.
I'll see to it.
Detranian's Baldur Ale. Man, that is super useful, guys, that you just are fine with me stealing all of this stuff. Okay, let's talk with... Or no, we got more stuff over here.
I'm waiting.
What is it now? I am skilled in avoidance. Hiya! The tourists love that stuff.
Give me some direction.
Okay.
Yes,
Fuck him.
I'm still here.
My, if it isn't the freelancer Yoshimo come to see me at last. I had nearly thought the streets had opened up and swallowed you whole, dear lad. I am so pleased that you have given any thought at all to my well-being, sire. It is always good to be remembered by one's peers. Well now, that would imply that you are one of my peers, as opposed to a ragtag independent infringing on our territory. You are just too much, Yoshi. Yoshimo, if you please, sire. Where I come from, such a pet name is only used by... Well, let us say that you and I have not become so familiar as yet. Huh? Point taken. Have you finally come to pay your debt for your recent activities, or are we simply to trade barbs until I am forced to do something hideous? I have come as you commanded, sire. You have a task for me? I thought I did, but it appears you have done something better. Your traveling companion is of interest, and you have brought him before me. Thanks. You will not endanger him, sire. It would be a poor treatment of my honor if my companion was brought to danger because of my debt. No, nothing like that, I assure you. Now let us speak to your companion for a moment.
You'll have to excuse me if you're not quite what I was expecting. From all I've been told, I expected something grander.
What exactly have you been told? Oh, I've been told many tales of your exploits, some bits of your activities here in Athkatla as well as further north. You must understand naturally that an organization like mine thrives on information above all else. He who is ignorant quickly becomes a target and all that. Who are you? You're the leader of the Shadow Thieves? My name is Reynal, as I'm sure you've been told. Reynal Bloodscalp. A little nickname I've earned over time. Rather grisly, but it keeps the fearful in line. As an aside, I am not the leader of the Shadow Thieves, as you perhaps mean, but I lead enough that it makes no difference to you. But this is irrelevant. What is it you wish, then? Right to the point, eh? Refreshing. I am sick of underlings who shift from foot to foot. I find a bit of directness to be a nice change. To be short, Galen recommended you, and I trust his word. I am in need of mercenaries to perform a particular task, and you are the one to do it. Why would you need me? Why not get one of your thieves? A fair question. Any of my available assassins or thieves are quite capable, and on a normal day I would not consider it necessary to look beyond my guild. In this one instance, however, my men are limited. I need someone of skill who is not of the Shadow Thieves, someone more or less unknown to us, someone I trust like yourself. What is it exactly that you would have me do?
Yes, the details. How shall I put this? One of my guild houses to the south is run by a rather ambitious fellow named Mavar. Good thief, but I never liked him. Now I know why.
I've had some hints that he's getting too big for himself. Thinking of taking my place, I suspect, but I have no real evidence to say that this is so. Now, you're likely thinking, why not just eliminate him? Yes, I suppose I could. But without proof of betrayal, this would anger the other guildmasters, and then we'd have a war on my hands. And, well, just let it lie that I don't want that. Especially not with that extra guild out there on the streets, eh, Bloodscalp? Come to think of it, that's quite the moniker you got yourself there. How did it come about? Severe dandruff problems? If that's the case, Ma Jensen has the most wonderful turnip salve that will clear that right up quick as you please. You might want to think about it. People might be tempted to give you a nicer nickname if you had a pleasant head of hair. So, where was I? Oh, yes, your part in this. I would like you to go to Mavar and join his guild. I will give you papers saying you are being transferred by the Shadow Master. You will spy on Mavar from the inside and find me the evidence that I need. Once he is damned with proof, you can take care of this nuisance and eliminate Mavar. One less headache for a busy man such as myself to be concerned with. You'll need to reassure Mavar, naturally. He won't know who you are, but I am confident that you are more than capable of this. What say, you interested? Alrighty, yeah, sure, we'll do it. Excellent. I knew this would work out for the best. You remind me a bit of myself when I first arrived here. In case you're wondering, Yoshima, this will ease your freelance activity debts. So long as you help Calvin, they will be overlooked for now. You are too good to me, Saya. The first part that needs to be taken care of, naturally, is finding the evidence on Mavar. Here are the papers you need to present to Mavar's men to gain access. I'm sure I don't have to tell you to be careful, do I? No, I didn't think so. Just head to the storefront in the central docks area and speak to the storekeeper, Gorch. Show the papers to him, and he'll let you in the guild house proper. Work for Mavar, as long as it takes to collect your evidence and bring whatever you can find to me. I'll be waiting to receive it most eagerly. This is an excellent opportunity, Calvin, for us all. Remember, though, that you must act as a loyal guild member at all times, or our cover will be destroyed. Cool, okay. So now we have found proof of Mavar's treachery. Papers. This is a letter given to you by Renal Bloodscalp. It will gain you access to Mavar's guild so that you may infiltrate his guild and find proof of his treachery. So we will head over that way.
What is it?
And I think we will cut the episode right there. In the next one, we will be getting Edwin from Mavar's Guild Hall. We will be taking Edwin to do his side quest and complete this quest as well. And once we get that, we should have another achievement and have completed a little bit more of this 100% achievement walk.